Good evening, everyone. Tonight marks the opening of the MHSAA's Girls Basketball District Tournament. And we'll start with action in Class D as the Uintraut Creek Panthers battle the Bessemer Speed Girls from Republic. And the first, Emily Dreisinga would get the ball, and she's going to give it over to Elise Bessinen, who knocks down the jumper. And by the way, don't forget, Elise Bessinen, she's only in the 8th grade, and yes, she is still going to hopefully win their free throw championship coming up. More from the Panthers here. Paige Berglund intercepts the pass and goes coast to coast. She'll get the layup, and the Panthers are out to a fast start. The Speed Girls, though, they're getting into action here. Megan Peterson passes over to Kelsey Kaido. She drives, gets some contact, but still gets the shot off and a friendly bounce, so count the bucket there. The Panthers Dreisinga to Paige Berglund, and that's good. How about one more from Bessemer, though, as Allison Metis will bring the ball up. She's going to stop and has the time to hit this three-pointer, but in the end, it was all Panthers. Uintraut Creek advances 65-49. They will face Forest Park on Wednesday. And we'll jump over to the scoreboards. Also in that Republic District, Wakefield Marinesco defeats Waters Meet 79-65. Bethany Baldwin did record 56 points in the loss. Ebony Delich had 22 and Darian Corpy had 20 for the Cardinals. The Cardinals will face Republic Michigami on Wednesday. In the Stevenson District, North Central knocks off the host team Stevenson 52-44. North Central will face Bark River Harris on Wednesday, and Kearney Nadeau knocked off Hannahville 62-16. The Wolves will face North Dickinson on Wednesday. In the Baraga District, Jeffers defeats Ontonagon 50-29, and Baraga tops Lake Lynn and Hubble 64-45. Casey Maleko had 25 points and 10 rebounds for the Vikings. The Jeffers Jets will face Ontonagon, followed by Baraga against Dollar Bay, and both those games will be on Wednesday. In Class D action from Mid-Peninsula, Big Bay de Noc squeezes out a victory 38-36 over Superior Central, and Mid-Peninsula escapes Rapid River 32-31. Big Bay de Noc and Mid-Peninsula will face off Wednesday for the district final. We'll jump back to Class A as the Marquette Redettes defeated Gaylord 52-31. Izzy Peterson and Amber Hubner both with 14 points, and that means the Redettes will host Petoskey on Wednesday. In Class D districts, from Grayling, Kalkaska sends Sault Ste. Marie home early with a 45-38 victory. Also in Class B, Kingsford gets the win over Menominee 40-33. Kingsford will play Gladstone in Escanaba on Wednesday. In Class C districts from Rudyard, St. Ignace defeats Manistee 75-36. Newberry knocks off the host team 66-43. Taylor Bryant 29 points. The Indians will face the Saints on Wednesday in the district finals. Also in Class C districts, Calumet defeats Ironwood 67-32. Hancock uses a 31-point performance by Maya Sabas to beat Lance 54-43. Sabas also reached the 1,000-point club for her career. Calumet and Hancock will meet in the district finals on Wednesday from Calumet. And Westwood faced Gwynn in a makeup game. Westwood defeated Gwynn 43-37, and the two will get to district action on Wednesday. We head down to a standing room only in Gladstone as the Braves hosted the Escanaba Eskimos in a Great Northern Conference matchup. Dying seconds of the second quarter, Escanaba's Ryan Robinette beats the buzzer with a long three. It was his 4th triple of the quarter, bringing Escanaba within 38-33 at the break. But early in the 3rd quarter, the Braves started to pull away. Here's a deep three by Rudy Peterson. His 4th triple of the game. Gladstone up 43-33. Eskimos try to stay close as C.J. Barron passes Tyler Willett, and that's 26 points on the night for him. Gladstone still up by 9. Spindler found Reese Castor there, and it was a beautiful shot there, and the foul. And then check out this big play. Spindler, Joe Gibbs, he slams that one and gets a technical for taunting, but it doesn't matter as Gladstone goes on to beat Escanaba 81-60. A few more makeup games from the boys' side tonight as Nagani goes on to beat Norway 68-54. Connor Ortman 28 points, Dre Tumanen 22. Watersmeet defeated Baraga 69-54. Also in action, Bessemer defeated Ontonagon 59-57, and North Dickinson defeated Rapid River 58-49. We go to Houghton for high school hockey, and we pick up the action in the second period of a scoreless contest. Calumet can't clear the zone. Hancock's Colton Solani slides the puck to Jacob Vedor. His shot is screened there, but he finds the back of the net at 2:42 to give the Bulldogs a 1-0 lead. About 6.5 minutes later, Calumet's Jack Sturos would pass off to Rylan Anderson. Next thing you know, here comes Isaac Avery on a break. He goes top shelf on Dawson Kiro. He pops the water bottle there. Incredibly enough, that is Avery's first goal, and it comes at a great time in the season. The Copper Kings will get a 5-on-3 power play late, and check this one out as Rory Anderson goes the exact same way, popping the water bottle himself. Calumet sends the defending state champions home early as they win this one 2-1. We go now to Division I skiing, and in this one we start on the girls' side in the slalom. Seda Scheidt would take home the individual crown with a 2 runs combined of 1 minute 8.45 seconds. And then Ansley Kirk finished in 4th with J.C. Johnson in 9th. Ansley would also go 3rd in the giant slalom. For the 2nd straight year, the Marquette girls would bring home the state title as a team. Traverse City Central finishes in 2nd. On the boys' side, we're going to take a quick look over there as Marquette would also win in the D1 finals as they win their 5th straight state championship. In Division II, the Houghton's girls team performed pretty well in the slalom. Jenna Stein, who you see here, would take 1st overall in slalom at 1 minute 3.19 seconds. She also took 2nd in the giant slalom. Allie Fenton finished 3rd in slalom today, but did not place in the giant slalom. She didn't get to race her 2nd race. And Catherine Jarvis found herself in 16th in the giant slalom overall. Well, the GLIAC and Michigan Tech announced today that freshman Tommy Luca is the freshman player of the year. This season, Luca averaged 16.3 points per game. He also led the Huskies and is 4th in the GLIAC in assists per game at 4.4. He averaged 3.9 rebounds per game and produced 1.2 steals per contest on the defensive end of the floor. This is the 2nd year in a row that the Michigan Tech men have produced the Freshman of the Year. Kyle Monroe, of course, won it last year. And speaking of Kyle Monroe, he is an all-GLIAC first-teamer. That's a pretty good way to follow up your Freshman of the Year the next year around. Monroe averaged 19.7 points and 7.4 rebounds per game. He currently sits just 22 points away from a career 1,000. And yes, you look at it, he's only a sophomore. Other names on the first-team list include Kemjay Williams of Lake Superior State and the Player of the Year in the GLIAC, Zach Hankins of Ferris State. Several other local talents found themselves, though, on the all-GLIAC 2nd team. That would be former Superior Central Cougar turned Michigan Tech Husky Jordan Chartier, who averaged 13.3 points and shot 44% from 3. He is joined by teammate Tommy Luca and Northern Michigan guard Naba Eccles, who averaged 17.6 points, 4.5 assists, and shot 88% from the field and 42% from 3-point. On the all-GLIAC defensive team, we find Jordan Chartier yet again. He averaged 3.6 rebounds per game and 1.1 steals. He is joined by Kemjay Williams of Lake State and Ferris State's Zach Hankins.